I am about to do the most extraordinary thing I've ever done in my entire life. And if y'all don't think this is extraordinary, you're missing out. I am going to spend the next 24 hours trying to read my Bible and worship God. I'm only going to take breaks to shower, eat, because I have to eat at least some calories, but I'm not going to be eating a lot because of my health conditions. I have to at least eat a little bit and go to the bathroom and all that stuff. So, nobody be thinking I'm crazy, but I saw another YouTuber do this and I'm like, I have to try this out. So, here's my 24 hours worship and Bible reading challenge. Let's begin. And the timer starts now. I'm going to start in Genesis and try to read as much as the Bible as I can in 24 hours. I've always wanted to read the Bible cover to cover and I haven't accomplished that yet. I don't think I'm going to accomplish that in 24 hours, but we'll see how far I can get. I would like to get to the New Testament, but I don't know. That's a lot of reading, so we'll see. Starting in Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good, so he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night, and evening passed, and morning came, marking the first day. This is getting good already. Only in the first page of the Bible. I only got 1,300 more pages to go. Okay, so I have my corn dogs and my water. I've barely eaten anything today, so that's why I made 8 of these. But yeah, I'm gonna continue doing this while I read my Bible. Back to Genesis. Okay, y'all, so it's a little bit after 9 o'clock, which I started this around 7 o'clock, so it's been a little over 2 hours since I started. I just got a Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream out of the garage because if I'm gonna stay up all night, or at least attempt to, I'm gonna need the extra energy. So I need this, okay? But anyways, guys, need to open this. I want to be careful where I put this because I just bought this wet blanket and I don't want to spill, so moving over here. So every hour or two, I want to do a recap of everything that's going on so I can share my experience for anybody who wants to try this and just encourage other believers. So basically, as of right now, I'm only on Genesis chapter 35, but I will say a couple of things. One, I'm trying not to get distracted by my phone. Like, I tried putting it on Do Not Disturb, but I'm still getting distracted by my phone. So that's a real struggle with this challenge. But I did just put my phone in my room for a little bit because it has to charge anyway, so. And secondly, I'm not just reading the Bible, I'm also spending time worshiping God and time in prayer. So that's why, if it doesn't seem like I'm as far as I should be for 2 hours, that's the other reason why. I just think it'll be more effective doing worship and reading the Bible and prayer instead of just reading the Bible. Because, like, for example, when you go to church and they have a sermon, they normally, if you haven't been to church before, what they normally do is at the beginning of church, we do worship songs and we sing the songs, and then the pastor preaches, and then at the end, we normally sing more songs. But the songs literally become so much more powerful and special after you listen to the sermon. It's like they're not just lyrics of a song, like it's like prayers, like you're praying this for over your life, over the life of your loved one. I just did like a half hour or so worship session, just singing songs, listening to music while praising God and praying over my life and the lives of those I love and around me. And wow, when I say I felt the Holy Spirit, that was amazing. Like, guys, after I just read part of Genesis, and then I was listening to that song, Same God by Elevation Worship, and it's like, I'm calling on the God of Jacob, and all these people from the Old Testament, God did all this stuff, and he's the same God today. And like, after reading just some of the things that God did and how he was faithful to the people in the Old Testament, just in Genesis so far, I've already read so many things. God blessing Abraham and Sarah when they're too old for a baby, for example. There's just so much that happened in the Old Testament. And it gets me so excited because I'm like, if God can do this, he's literally able to do anything, guys. Literally, Abraham, Sarah laughed when God said, you're gonna bear a child. She's like, I'm way too old, okay? She was like 90 years old or something like that. And God's like, is anything too hard for me? Is anything too hard for me? I am the Lord. It's just, it gives me chills, guys. It really gives me chills. Because we sit and we pray about all this stuff and we doubt that God is able to do it. But guys, look at this. Read this Bible and all that he did. Like, this is why it's so amazing sitting here and reading this and worshiping and praying. Because I'm literally spending the whole day and night with God. Just me and God. And I am only starting this experience, and I can honestly say this is the best thing I've ever done with my relationship with God. Alright, y'all. I'm going to continue reading, but I just had to share that. So good. This experience is just the most incredible thing I've ever done in my life. Let's go and finish Genesis. Okay, y'all. It is currently like 11 o'clock now, so I've been doing this challenge for around 4 hours now, which is crazy. I just finished Genesis a little bit ago, and then I did some worship and prayer, and I got distracted by my phone again. But I'm just gonna start Exodus now. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, even though I normally stay up late. But I've barely eaten anything the last 2 days because I've been trying to fast, but like not fully fast, if that makes sense, because I need to eat something because my meds and like my health conditions. So but I've been eating like less than 1,000 calories the last couple days. So anyways, because of that, I'm like starving. It's finally starting to catch up to me. So I'm gonna eat this chocolate muffin and read Exodus. Let's go. Also, these next 2 books of the Bible are gonna be so hard to get into. But I'm just praying that God still speaks to me through them, even though they're hard to understand sometimes. Alright, y'all. It's almost midnight. I started Exodus, but I'm getting so distracted. I went to the bathroom and I checked my phone, and a really cute guy just slid into my DM. So I don't know what's going on, because I'm not even looking for a relationship right now, and I didn't even message anyone. Like, they're just messaging me. I don't know, guys. Like, I don't know what's going on. I honestly think the devil is just like trying to distract me or something. Nope. Unless it's the guy God has for me, I just can't do it. I literally cannot. Back to Exodus, guys. I'm eventually gonna get this reading done, I swear. Okay, y'all, it is almost 2:30 in the morning now, and I went through a phase where I was like super tired and felt like I was falling asleep, but then I just did some more worship and drank some more pop. Oops. I don't normally drink this much pop in one day, but I really want to stay awake as long as possible because I really want to honor God in this, and I want to grow closer to God. And I really believe there's power in fasting, and I'm trying to fast sleep right now and like focus on Him. There's so many distractions though. Like, the Lord is really convicting my heart that I have all these distractions and I really just need to set them aside, but it's easier said than done, you know? Especially my phone. It's just a huge distraction. And I love social media stuff, but I know I need to be able to set that aside for God. I don't want it to be an idol in my life, you know? So 7 hours into this, and I'm embarrassed to say I'm only in Leviticus, but I've read 102 pages of the Bible and I'm just about to start Leviticus, so keep in mind I've also been doing a lot of worship, so just saying, but I have a long ways to go. We'll see how long I can stay awake. Like I said, it's 2:30 a.m., so we'll see. Okay guys, so I went on my bed for a little bit to read my Bible, and I ended up falling asleep for like 4 hours, sadly. So I just woke up, but I'm still really proud of myself because I made myself get out of bed at like 7 a.m. and that's pretty good for me because I normally don't get up before like 8:30 or so. So it's all about discipline. God means more to me than sleeping in, and I am gonna prove that to him. I also ended up blocking that. I'm getting so distracted. I also ended up blocking that guy because something just felt off about him, and if something feels off, literally trust your gut. I also don't need any distractions right now. Like, this is Jesus in that time, so I'm kind of glad that things didn't work out with him because he was really distracting me, and I can't have distractions. So I'm gonna have this yogurt. These are my favorite kind of yogurts. It's Yoplait Light, and there's only 1 gram of sugar in here, and it's only 80 calories, which is not bad. Greek yogurt is technically healthier, but I'm not a huge fan of Greek yogurt. I don't know, it just doesn't taste that good to me. So I eat these a lot of times, and I really like the cherry flavor, but they have other flavors as well. So anyways, back into my Bible reading. I finished Deuteronomy before I fell asleep, so now I'm gonna start reading Joshua. Let's go. Alright, so I'm still getting super distracted, but I've been inside because I started this at 7 o'clock last night, and it's been dark most of the time, so I've been inside most of this already, and I'm already, wait, what time is it? Okay, it is 10:40 right now, and I started this at 7 o'clock last night. I only got 4 hours of sleep, so we're running on Jesus and caffeine right now, and basically, I decided to go outside because I need some fresh air. I've been inside all day and night, and I think it's just so good to be outside in God's creation. So I'm gonna be outside for a little bit. I don't know how long I'll stay out here because it's cold out here, but I have a coat and I'm fine right now, so I'm gonna read this a little bit. I'm currently in Judges right now, so I'm getting really excited because the next chapter after Judges is 1 Samuel, and my favorite Bible story ever is in 1 Samuel, so really excited for that. Ouch, I just twisted my wrist or something. That really hurt. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, guys, so I know I said that 1 Samuel is the next chapter after Judges, but that is actually incorrect. I completely forgot about the book of Ruth. So I'm almost done with Judges, and then I'm going to read the book of Ruth, which is still a really good book. Alright everyone, I'm back. It's currently 5 o'clock. I started this challenge at 7 p.m. last night, and I'm still going strong. So I just got out of the shower a little bit ago, and I got dressed, changed my outfit. I took like a really short nap. It wasn't even a nap because I wasn't fully asleep. I was just kind of resting my eyes because after a while of reading, your eyes start to hurt. And then I had something to eat, and now I'm back. I'm finally back. So I did decide, since I did sleep 4 hours and I've been so distracted this entire time, that I am going to extend my 24 hours. So I'm not going to end at 7 p.m. tonight because that would be in 2 hours. I don't know how long I'm going to go, but basically I'm going to go as long tonight until I fall asleep. So I'm going to see how long I last. I'm in 1 Samuel. Oh my gosh, guys. Ruth and 1 Samuel have been speaking to me so much. Just everything that happens. The story of Hannah is always so encouraging to me, especially how she prayed for a baby and she so strongly desired that. And Eli said to her, "Go in peace. May the God of Israel grant the requests you have asked of him." And then she went back and began to eat again, and she was no longer sad. And God blessed her with baby, and then he blessed her. She gave birth to 3 other sons and 2 daughters, which is crazy. And so I'm past all that, and now I'm on 1 Samuel chapter 10. Alright, I'll keep you all updated. I am absolutely loving this so far. I wish I wasn't getting so distracted by everything though. The phone especially, God's really convicted my heart. Snap out of it. Phones are so amazing in so many ways, but they're also such a distraction sometimes. And I want to be able to focus on God's word fully, but I'm also have all these thoughts racing through my head with everything going on in my life, and I'm worried about all this stuff, and I'm trying to lay it all down at his feet. That is one of the reasons why I'm doing this, because I really need to hear God. I need to feel his presence, his peace that surpasses all understanding. If you're in a season of your life, well, really any season of your life, this is great to do. But especially if you're in a season of waiting and you feel like you're really hurting and heartbroken and you need guidance in your life, I highly recommend doing this challenge. because this has been incredible to grow closer to God. It's really helping my relationship with Him. I mean, I've already read 284 pages of the Bible between yesterday and today, which there's only like 1,300 something, so that's pretty good. A lot of people, and this is not to put anybody down, because I haven't even done it yet, but a lot of people can't even read the Bible in an entire year. And I've never even been able to do it. But this is making me realize if you really sit down and take the time to set aside time for God and that's it, you can read a lot of it at once. Like 284 pages in 2 days? That's wild. Like it hasn't even been 2 days. It's been like 1 day. Not even. I've already read 284 pages. Like imagine what you could do if you took like a whole week to do this. Like I swear, if I didn't have to work and I had the house to myself all week, I'd be doing this. I'd literally do this until I finished the entire Bible. That's what I would do. Alright, y'all. So I'm finally back. I'm getting so distracted. It's not even funny. This challenge is so incredibly hard. I started this over 24 hours ago. It's been 28 hours. And I'm thankful for God's grace because I didn't make it as far as I wanted to. I'm still going to do it for a little bit longer though. I'm only on 2 Samuel because I'm getting so distracted. But anyways, let's see how long I can stay awake. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's 11:30 p.m. and I'm just really not feeling well. I'm starting to get chills and I just remembered that I never took my medicine last night or this morning, which I literally never forget to take my medicine, but I think because I was staying up and I was just so focused on this, I forgot. So now I literally feel sick. Plus on top of it, like I've barely been sleeping and eating. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be done. I'm not giving up, but I just need to take care of myself now, and God understands. Made it to 1 Kings. I'm pretty proud of myself. That is almost 350 pages that I read in the Bible in a little over a day, so that's still pretty good. Overall, this has been an amazing experience. I would highly recommend to anyone who wants to grow closer to the Lord. It's not easy to focus on Him, and there's so many distractions in today's world, but I just encourage you to spend time in prayer and spend time with Him. And I hope this video inspired you to spend more time with God and maybe even try this challenge yourself. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.